something or someone you want, you gotta keep up with, because you're the only one who can witness what you love and enjoy to see. Okay, I'm gonna name my 3 favorite female artists who are musicians, who sing, right, and rap, who are always gonna be my 3 favorites because they shaped my childhood. Okay, they did. So I'm gonna name 3 of them. So I'm gonna show like how it started to now, like the first, the second, and the third. It was, that's difficult, but it's real because of my age, right? Yeah, there was a timeline, okay, when as a kid I started writing songs, but not my own. Like, of course, I wrote more than 300 of songs in my lifetime. This one, but oops, did I say that out loud? I did. I wrote a lot of songs, guys, but when I was a kid, right? When I was like 7 years old, 10 years old, I would write songs down with paper when I listened in my MP3 iPod, yeah, or just the computer. And then I would write down the lyrics that I heard. I also printed a lot of lyrics in a map. Put it in a map, but when I wanted to really learn and practice the song, to practice singing for myself, because I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I'm a poet, I would write down the song just to practice. Like, I would take that map, I would go run on the, I don't know, outside, go on a big old, empty space where no one else would be, and I would get that map and I would sing that song to the sky. That's how I practiced singing the songs, to learn the lyrics for myself. Especially, well, all the time, but I also had moments in my life when there was no printer. No, that's not true. I had a period of 8 months where I had no printer, so I had to write it down. But that was when I was older, I was 8 months in jail, but that's a side message. When I was really younger, I was not in jail when I was 7 years old. When I was 7 years old, I also had a printer, but let's make the story realer than it could ever get, because I was gonna name 3 people that shaped my inner muse. Yeah, I'm saying that right. There were 3 people in my life that really shaped my inner muse, that not only inspired me, I'm getting chills right now, that not only inspired me, okay, with the music, it was the way they talk, it was the way they think, it was the way they dress, it was the way they show up in life, it's the way they held and hold their family, it's the way they show themselves to the world. That's what shaped me. People inspire me not by what they sell or show. People inspire me by who they are on the inside and how they treat the world outside of them. That's what I'm inspired by. Not by what you can do, not how good you are at it. You do something because you're good at it, or you should not do it at all. It's simple, right? I'm simple. I'm very logical, okay? Very realistic, but also big dreams, big imagination, big fantasy. But these 3 people that shaped me from 1 to 3, as I got older and I met these people. Number 1, Beyonce. Okay, she shaped me as a kid. I sang her songs almost daily when I was younger. Right now, I don't really sing a lot of songs anymore from other people. I'm really focusing on my own writings, but I still sing other people's songs. It's just things come back when you need it. That's why I love her songs, because her songs come to me when I need the song. I need the song. Number 2, Rihanna. Okay, Rihanna has been my muse, my inspiration, my... Hi, baby. You're gonna interrupt Rihanna here? Oh, you can interrupt Rihanna here. I know you love Rihanna, don't you? Yeah. What I was saying, Rihanna is what I needed. Rihanna is what I needed in my life. And, you want to leave? You want to stay? What I needed is real people in my life. And when they appear to me, you cannot make up an artist. No. You cannot be made up. It's when you make real art, you are a real person. You're not a clone. You're not made. You're not evil. You are pure, and you have a journey in your life that is experienced like everything was a setup by God. That's how you will experience life if you are God sent and all your creations and all your art is from God. That's why I honor artists as much as I love number 3, which I actually really want to put on the number 2. But if I go like the time period and like the experiences as a kid, number 3 came later in my life when I have hair for my cat. Came later in my life as I got older. This person, I don't know how to say this, but I'm saying what I feel, okay? This shaped my heart. Yeah. This made me be more of myself because I could resonate with who she is and how she shows up. I was like, I respect this. I honor this. Like, I can really look at this and probably hear the songs my whole life. Like, until I die, and even after, like, in the spirit, I would even be, like, on my death yard, I would be like, yo, I can listen to this forever. This is her. This is her. Her name is DaniLeigh. If you don't know her, I'm gonna look at you like, I know she's been coming later, but that's just because she was younger. Okay? She's been here. If you don't know her, I'm gonna be a little rude to you because her music, you gotta know her. DaniLeigh. Her real name is Danielle, but you spell it as DaniLeigh. DaniLeigh. I don't know how to tell you this, but the love I have for her, it has never been toxic. It was always inspirational. It was always like she gave me the spice I needed. Like, she literally gave me the voice. She gave me the voice in my mind that I had to feel. You know? When you make music, there's one step you cannot skip, and that is you have to show your true character in your music. And when I tell you DaniLeigh does that, all of them do. you cannot resist then look at them with admiration, because when you're real, when you're blessed, when you're really truly gifted, you are expensive, okay? Your life is not normal, okay? You are crazy because you know who you are and what you deserve, so you don't go for anything less than what you think you get. You really get what you want because God gives you what you need. That's why I love these three women, because they really earned their place in life. Like, they really worked hard. Like, if I'm telling you, hard. They've been through struggles that you never gonna be aware of if they don't tell you, if they don't show it on the internet, because their struggle is real. Okay. When I say these three women shaped me, I say they made me see properly. They made me see my worth. Okay, they helped me see the power that I have, which is why I honor them, which is why I respect them, because you can only show that when you have that power. Okay? And I loved myself more because of them. I really do. I still do love myself more because of them. Because they left us this legacy. I now think about Michael Jackson. That's how much I love these three women that I think about Michael Jackson. I have posters of Michael Jackson in the room that I was as a kid, and I'm also in that room right now recording. My mother put on these posters and they're still there, I'm telling you. Let me just show you, because why not? Why not? He still exists for me. He never died for me for eternity. He visits me sometimes in the spirit, though. I mean, he has things to say and share knowledge with the world. Yeah, he shares knowledge with me. He tells me, things in the spirit. He encourages me. He's also very honest. Yeah, he doesn't lie, not to me at least. He's very, very, very in tune with who he still is after his death, because his spirit will always live, That's why when you are honored, people want you forever. They always want to get off the wall. Nah, he stays on the wall. They always want to, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to say, they always want to get you off the map. But when you're honored, let me show you my other hand. You are respected for fucking life. That's all I gotta say about it. Michael Jackson made an impact, okay? He did. He experienced so much pain to be who he is. You don't freaking understand what these four artists have been through. When you have a voice, when you are anointed, when you are blessed and protected, and God got you in every corner, you're going to experience things where people are going to be trying to put you in a bad light because they want to see you in pain. They want to see you die. They want to see you be a problem. They want to see you smell bad. They want to see you look bad. If you take time to know someone for real and really get to know them, if I would make a top 4 list, I would add Alicia Keys there. Yeah. You know, the world can look so beautiful because we make it beautiful. But if you see the beauty, you can also really see the darkness, the dark people, the hurt people go through, the poverty, all the bad shit. These 5 artists have seen that darkness. They lived in the dark world when they tried to be a positive light. They tried to be a positive light. But God made them positive. God didn't make them negative or bad to the world. Okay. Just like me, I don't feel that. I don't feel that. I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm in a bad light. I've always felt good and positive and holy and special. Like I had some voice to share. Well, I always knew as a little kid that I would sing songs and rap. Rapping I found out really later, but I was always a poet, you know. So this voice of mine, confirmation, I burped 2 times. This voice of mine always had something to share. In the future, I knew that. But when I found out, you know, voices like Beyonce, Rihanna, DaniLeigh, Michael Jackson, and Alicia Keys, I'm like, you cannot have so much power and make such incredible art and not seeing the dark side. No. Because if God gives you power, it's gonna make you feel like you have been tested to get there. You have been warned from all the places. You have been seen, you know, where you should not go. Because when you are powerful, they want your light, they want your life, they want your existence, they want your air, they want your sound, okay? But you don't have time for all of that. We don't have time for all of that. We don't. You don't. I don't. They don't. They never did. But it's gonna be taken and stolen from you because to teach you, God really makes you experience how dark the world is, okay? So you can be in that world, not as dark as them, but lighter as them, because you are different. And if you didn't see the darkness, you didn't know really what to avoid. People like Beyonce, Rihanna, DaniLeigh, Michael Jackson, and Alicia Keys, they have been fighting for their position more than you. Okay? So they have been through things. They have been through things that they don't ever want to name on camera unless someone really asks them. So we hold things inside and get attacked for being misunderstood. We get misunderstood because we don't share the story. People have assumptions, they have opinions and judgment when it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with them. Yeah, I said us because I also am an artist, and you know, I'm not maybe on the same tables, but I'm in the same circle of light. All right, and you gotta understand why I'm sharing all of this is when you are naturally beautiful inside out, the world is gonna make you look ugly, but that's not what you are. So I know I'm making this for beautiful souls who are children of God and who are blessed in the name of Jesus. I know you are there. And I talk to you. I try to inspire you right now with these people. Because they didn't get there just with a blessing. Like, there you go. Go on that stage. They didn't go on that stage. They were led and guided and protected on that stage. That's why they're so blessed. And you cannot be on that stage if you're not protected and you don't have the talent or the grace to use their talent on stage to gift to the world. And that's timeless. Like, do you really realize how much all these people have been through? And I don't mean, yeah, the fame, the attention, the money, the conflicts. No, it's the amusement. It's the inner battles and outer battles they have had to experience. It is all the mistakes that they never chose to make, but that shaped them. God put everything on your plate, even you don't want to eat it. And that's where I'm going to leave this message with. No, wait, let's start with a card of these, and then I'm going to leave it, because I want to end it with like something purple. You have a visitor coming. Are you ready for it? Prepare yourself, it says. You have a visitor. You have multiple visitors, okay? They're gonna come to you. Some of them need them for who you really are and to show your real face and let them hear your real voice. Oh my God, everything is falling. This one fell on the ground. This is your only green card to do whatever the F you want to do. Because you gotta do it. You're the only one who gotta do it. And you, as your creator, know what you are. It knows what you are, who you are, what you gotta do in your life. Which is why you're being trained to be whoever you gotta be. Really. Just be it. And we got 2 golden cards and 3 blue cards. No, 4 blue cards and an orange card. Okay. I'm gonna start with, let's see. Okay, we do it for us as we create our world. We do things together. Even when you move alone, God sees your actions as our actions. God and yours, ancestors of yours, are with you all the time. Alright? We got, when you have, this is the throat chakra. Okay? This is the throat, the voice, the magic. This is who you are. This is your truth. This is what makes you you, basically. Okay, when you have moving all the way down, you move all the way up. when you reach rock bottom, they say you have all the space and time and energy to go up. Because you've been there already. You know what it's like to be there. You want to go up. You want to be up. When you see what's really going on with evil people, you and I, we don't want to be involved, okay, with evil, unpure, unclean, unhealthy, inappropriate, disrespectful energy, because it doesn't serve us. And God knows that. And the more you stop being unhealthy, the more the world around you gets healthy. Stay alive and be in the motion of it. This is actually for the crown chakra, because I didn't have purple at that time. But now I do. I got it later. But this is literally giving me an energy of like, you gotta stay connected to your spirit as you speak as the Holy Ghost with other people. So when you are in a conversation, you have God's voice to share with others. But it is really your voice. But it comes in your crown chakra through your voice. Alright, we got 4 more left here. Okay, I'm gonna start the other side. This is the blue one again. The throat. Is it important? Oh, it is important. It was not a question. It is important. What I see, it is necessary for our growth. My vision supports you. It will never have a negative influence on you, because that's just not what I serve. It's not what I do. It's not who I am. But that's just because I trained myself to be like this, okay? We don't all have this inside. This one is for the third eye. You don't really see it. I see it though. Don't worry. We can see clearly. Oh wait. There's more on the other side. My vision depends on my sight. Oh, there's good light there. You can actually see it, so you also can see this. These are my self-made alien color scan cards to play with, but not all cards have that on the back because I got them later. But it said we can see clearly. You and I, we have a very clear mind, because we don't abuse ourselves or put unhealthy substances in our bodies because we don't want to make ourselves sick, right? I don't. I hope you don't either. Did it make sense? And did they sense it? Did you? Did someone share a message with someone? Okay, this is your reminder to share a message with someone. Ask them what you need to know, and then figure out what to do with it, and then take action accordingly in divine timing as God instructs you to do so. And the last card, then I'm really gonna pop it out and pop it off. No, pop it off and pop it out, because I need to put out this message and watch it back. Who is the one to say some? That say some. When they say some. Who said what? Who is listening? Who is guiding? Who is seeing and finding who? Because I know I find myself in all of these videos, but I also know I make these videos for specific people who need specific messages with specific guidance from their spirits. And they're with me. And they're with you. I'm with you. I am with you. I'm with you. So you don't have to believe everything I say, because maybe not everything is for you. But you can trust me. Like, you can trust what I'm saying, because I will never lie to you. It can be very, very difficult, okay, to discover the truth, okay, because we don't see all the truth. But if you are open to God and you are ready and steady, it's gonna show. In some way, it's gonna show. And you will feel this, okay? You will feel if you're ready or not. And if you're not ready, you might be needed to put in some work, okay, to get yourself ready. But you're always gonna prepare yourself. That's the point of living, to prepare yourself for tomorrow, to be better than yesterday, to not stay who you are, but to don't change your real personality and character. But if you want to change your character and personality, you can always have a different output as you change your input. That's all. That's really what the world wants for you, and what the Galactic Federation suggests and advises you to do. And all of this, I hope, was helpful to you, and I hope this resonates with somebody on this planet. And if you like this video, I was gonna say, if you found this video, go like it. But if you like this video, what should I add? Also subscribe. Like, why would you not subscribe if you love this video? Right, subscribe. We need you around here. And go to galacticactivator.com for my free 7D reflection guide, which I made for you. Yeah, also for you, because all schools are getting donated one for free. Okay, we need it. All schools need it. And because you went to school one day doesn't mean you're not still wanting to get to know yourself. Like, you want to get to know yourself, even though you are 40 years old or 60 years old, because then you can rest, okay, better, with much better energy, let's say. But I don't want to take all the magic away. I just want you to find the magic. And if you want to book anything from my website, then I have a Red Friday sale on every Friday, where you can get everything double and 50% off. But not with everything, okay? Something, but everything is double. You just have to know what you want, because you cannot take anything you don't want. This is your last message. I love everyone who loves me. And if you cannot respect me, I am rude to you. That's all. Red is out.